Hello everybody. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to the lovely music we've been listening to during pre-stream here. This is Retro by Declan DP. You can find their information in the credits section of my Twitch page. Thank you to Declan and everybody like them who makes either free to use or low cost assets for us streamers so we can have better streams. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your variety type streamer for the night. And tonight we are back after a teeny tiny little break to play some more and possibly finish up Lil Guardsman. A game where we are a 12-year-old child and our father has a gambling problem, but that's fine, we can go to work for him and man the city guards gates. I'm sure nothing severe will happen. As we arrange a royal wedding. Well, first we sabotage suitors coming into the royal wedding. Then we arrange the, what do we do? We arrange the royal wedding. We go and attend the royal wedding, and now we're leading the war effort. So it's a little crazy. But from what I looked up earlier, there are 12 days, sessions, times, events. In the game, we are finished with, I think, 9, and we're just starting, I think, 10. So we might be able to finish the game tonight, depending on how long these are. But the war ain't going well, that's what I remember, because we lost the first 2 battles because I sent both the big burly guy and the woman he was kind of hung up on to the war, and the big burly guy kind of tried to show off and attacked her own team to try and make her happy. So that wasn't great. That was not good. And the second time, I took a really heavy bomb out of a plane and stopped us from having problems there. But then I sent the Power Ranger standing character with her giant dinosaur that she controls with a tin whistle out to the war. War was too loud for the dino to hear the whistle, so it just kind of didn't do anything. And apparently I needed to give them a whip. So, whoopsie. But before we jump into the game, we're going to do a little bit of just chatting, as is my policy. Ooh, do a little bit of just yawning, too. My goodness. But, yeah, sorry about missing out on Monday's stream and not even scheduling Monday's stream this week because, yeah, I've been pushing myself way too hard lately, and I've been needing to really catch up on sleep. To the point where, like, I think last week I had maybe one night that I got more than like 6 hours of sleep. And like by Saturday and Sunday, that was really just wearing me down. So, Sunday to Monday, I got plenty of sleep. Monday to Tuesday, I got plenty of sleep. A little less sleep last night, but still in pretty good shape. I'm gonna try and get to bed at a good time tonight. But man, when you finally start catching up on that sleep loss, woo! Then in a moment, you just got home from errands. No worries, J-Log. Also, hi Pickles and J-Log. Thank you both for dropping by. Didn't say so earlier, but I did notice you and I appreciate you. So yeah, been trying to catch up on my sleep deficit, and it's been pretty good. I haven't been getting the full 8 because I'm only getting to bed like 10ish, and my first alarm goes off at 5:30, so we're not quite the full 8. But man, it makes a difference when you go from 6 to 7.5. Holy shit! Oh my god. Let's see, what else have I done lately? Got a bunch of new comics in the past week or so. I had one that was coming in last week. It was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, and I think it ended up arriving like Thursday or Friday. But that was the latest Comey Can't Communicate, which I've been buying that. That's fun and cute. That's just a fun, cute story. I like it a lot. Let's go. Everything has to be big old action stuff. Sometimes you can just watch 2 people fall in love, and it's adorable, especially when they're awkward about it. That one's pretty good. And then I just got one in this week called Made to Skate. That is made like a Victorian maid. And that is actually by an artist that I follow online that I think they were just doing concept art and they saw people really excited about it. So they made a manga about a bunch of maids who are also skateboarders. And it's actually kind of cool. Like there is some genuinely like, if they ever make this into like an anime, there's going to be some cool Sakuga moments because like this person's like zipping through town doing crazy stuff. Like chapter 1, like she's skating by a kid and the kid like accidentally lets go of her balloon and the kid's like, "Oh, I got that to give to my mom." And the skater's like, "Don't worry, kid, I got you." Jumps up, like goes on a big jump, manages to catch the balloon, realizes she didn't think the landing through very well, manages to catch herself on the landing. Congrats on the Pokemon Pickles. Manages to catch herself on the landing and land properly. Delivers the balloon back to the kid, but then is like, "Oh, I'm running late. I need to get to the shops before they close." And starts like hauling ass through town. And at one point tries to like do a big jump across a river, but like all of her gear and tech is kind of old and she needs to like buy replacements, including her shoes, which when she goes to make the jump, her shoelaces completely tear and her shoe comes off and she just eats shit and lands in the water. So yeah. It's such a good story though. I don't know. Like I love the idea of it because it's that like high contrast story between something really conservative and something that is generally a lot more progressive. And it's not like, oh, these are maids and they put on skater gear. Like, no, they're skating in the maid dresses. Like throat to ankle dresses with aprons, and they're skateboarding in them. They have like skater shoes on, but like, no, they're just wearing that. And it's like, holy crap, this is nuts. But yeah, I read that one. I think I started it last night before bed and finished it this morning. So that's the first one of those. And then I guess the second one is out in Japan now, but I don't know if the second one is available for pre-order yet. If it is, I'm buying it because holy crap. Where are we at? God, when did I pre-order this? Dear Lord. Oh God, did I pre-order this like 6 months ago? Longer than 6 months ago? When did I pre-order this? I can't be looking at this right. So that's stuff that's still currently out. There it is. They put the order in April. Jesus, it took a while to get here. Yeah, right now they just have the volume 1, but I'm definitely going to follow this author, and I'm looking forward to getting notifications when they got something new coming in, because yeah, this is a fun little series. It's silly. It's sometimes you just need something fun and silly in your life, and it's good. But yeah, did a little bit of reading. I've been doing some gaming on my own time over the weekend and last couple weeks, and that's been part of the reason I've been staying up late, is because I've just been like falling into a hyperfixation on some small little indie game here or there that I'm like, okay, we're just gonna play this nice and casually. Stays up till 3 in the morning. It's like, oh no, oh no. So yeah, some of my lack of sleep was absolutely self-inflicted, but I have beaten 3 new games in the past 2 weeks, and then replayed. I think I replayed 2 of them because I'm just like, yeah, no, this is fun. But replayed 2 of them, and then replayed a different game this past weekend, and basically beat the whole thing in 24 hours because I misinterpreted something. I thought it. I knew they had a kind of a controversial ending that sort of ended on a cliffhanger for like a part 2, and they released a DLC that I was under the impression kind of filled in some of the gaps, but it doesn't, and it didn't, and it's got like halfway through the DLC, and I'm like, I'm not really liking this. This is not it for me. So, yeah. But let's have some fun with it. Good art for that game. Very good art. But I do have one tragedy to share. Last night, I ordered bad pizza. If you follow me on social media, you probably saw this. But I got some pizza ordered. When I opened the box, most of the pizza was smushed against the one side. All of the cheese was off of it. Like, all of the cheese had kind of just fallen off in one chunk. I don't know if they used any sauce on this pizza at all. I couldn't see any. And it was just bad pizza. It was just really bad pizza. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, it's one of those, like, the food was so bad, I literally threw the rest of it out after 2 slices. Because I'm like, I've eaten what cheese I can scrape back onto this. It's really not satisfying. I got stuffed crust, but, like, I don't want to eat just crust with cheese shoved into it. So, pizza be gone. That'll be the last time I order from that brand. My God. But, yeah. Small food tragedy. I do need to actually go to the grocery store pretty soon. I'll probably do it tomorrow night because I'm real low on supplies. I did not go this past weekend because in part I was a lazy butt. In part we had some bad weather come in the one day. I think it was Saturday. And Sunday I'm like, I am tired. I am sleepy. Last night was the latest I was up for a while. I don't want to go to the store. And I didn't. But now I'm like, now it's a week out from Christmas or close to. And I'm like, I have 0 milk left. I've opened my last orange juice. And I know I'm not going to do well if I go to the store on Christmas Eve trying to go grocery shopping. That will not end well. So, I'm probably going to go tomorrow night. I've got a lunch thing with work where some coworkers and I are going to be going out to get something to eat. And this is actually kind of funny. Like they mentioned about wanting to go places. And I'm like, yeah, I've been to a few places in the area. I can give you a recommendation. So I gave them like a nice pub place, like a nice kind of upscale restaurant, this Japanese like pseudo Asian fusion Japanese bar kind of looking place with ramen, or a fucking family chain restaurant. And these boring ass motherfuckers chose the family chain restaurant. It's so lame. But it is what it is. Oh. Man. So, gonna be going there tomorrow for lunch. And who knows how long that's going to take, because Thankfully, it's only 5 of us, but it is still... It's always a little bit messy when you get that many people going out to lunch together. Hope we don't run into any problems with nobody getting a reservation, because I've been thinking about doing it all week. I haven't, but I've been thinking about it. So we'll see how that goes. But I did say I wanted to make a good effort towards beating the game tonight. So yeah, get rid of that bot, Saribot. Good ban. God bless Saribot. Let's go. Anyway, let's get the game booted up and we will jump on in. Yeah, we're at 84%, so we're close to the end. Continue game. Level 10. Okay.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
AC bands for tweens and tweens at heart. Official crest. I got nothing else.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
I hope it's only because of the holiday. Hi, rats.
Come on, give it back already. Stop saying that.
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found. No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Listen, my friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven. Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, geez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Yeah, I'll take an extra crystal.
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office. I was supposed to meet him down by the docks. I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Councilwoman Ash and the docks.
People are sleeping upstairs.
Garby's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh, wait, there isn't one. The only shop you got. I have you people any capitalist chokehold. The store will open tomorrow at 9. If this little, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals. If you can track them down. My friend stole the crystals? Oh, each kid has a crystal. Okay. So Ash and the docks.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
Yes, ma'am, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, ma'am.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, ma'am, his cousin Egbert.
Hello there, Lil.
Hey there, buddy.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But,
No, but this place is awful.
well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him. He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Monkey Island, Aristatska, we get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Are you trying to con me, Simon?
Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
All right, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen. She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize. Where's the queen?
I think it's the one on the right. Oh, yeah.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
Hey, 2 power
You're
crystals.
making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
She's probably working too. My buddy, no. Please tell me the hat is good.
Go. I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
A letter from Dad.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it. Except that part when you told the really, really dirty joke. Where did you even hear a joke like that? You're 12! Is this how your friends talk?
Darn it.
Because I don't think you should be hanging around with them if they know words like that. Regardless, I told your joke to the guys and they all loved it. But now I have a reputation as a funny guy, and they all want me to tell more jokes like that. So before you dump those little monsters forever, get them to write down a few more jokes just like that one, will ya? This war is tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Yeah, let's send a sentimental, affectionate letter.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
This kid's terrible at running a swindle. Who taught him anyways? Oh wait, I did. Am I the problem?
All right, Councilman Ash.
Lil? How unexpected.
I could say the same about you. What are you doing in Ash's office?
I'm volunteering as her unpaid intern. My mom said this will fast-track me to get into the Youth Politician Training Program for Two-Faced Cutthroats and Liars, or the YPTPT-FCL. She says it'll help build character.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont will be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
No, no.
Oh, crap.
The YPTPT-FCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go. What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
I don't know.
Oh, Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium? Great. Question 3.
I think I named that one.
The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
There's 2 for King Phineas. But is the queen's name Turtledove or Buttermilk? Feel Turtledove?
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
It's not a lute, it's not a guitar. It might be a saxophone. Maybe it's a bouzouki. I don't even know what a bouzouki is. Is that an actual instrument? That is another type of stringed instrument. We'll go with the bouzouki. I have no idea.
Okay, that's all the questions.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
Okay. What's Malcolm got to say? I want to check out Malcolm's office. He's probably not in. Oh, why is he here? Oh, right. They were going to turn people into Soylent Green. Hi, lady.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever. You know, using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Ooh. Oh, it's the night shift. Another bullwhip because it's probably gonna give me another mimic.
That's awesome. I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Okay, I've gone all the places, so time to start my shift. Okay. Pearl Monster Manual, 2nd edition. Forest entities, rare. Story transfixion, cryptic runes on them, right. Ghosts, weakness being make-believe. They don't exist. Werewolves. Mole people? Necromancers. Vampires. Witches. Zombies. Treat them like sheep, herd them around where you need them, they're relatively harmless. Okay. God, I have a ton of crystals. Everything's slotted with a good crystal. Nice.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass? I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee! Just a little gardening humor, dear. I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
What's the cookbook?
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
Yeah, you're getting dosed.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
That's good enough for me. Go directly to jail. That was a witch.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
What? I don't have a dog.
Don't you?
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
Alright, we rewind that.
Why, hello, my dear. It's almost...
Okay, so she doesn't like...
I've got the first... I'm...
I don't...
No. With all of these cats, then with the...
Can I just turn her away?
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
Sure, give me the apple.
All right, dear, but don't eat.
Huh?
Oh dear.
Ah! Well, I thought I could get it and then use it later. Was my theory.
Why, hello, it's
So, yeah,
I've got the first.
there's a flaw in the plan.
I don't see how it could.
No.
I just think I'm overthinking it, though.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies. But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like?
No thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl.
Peepaw's made out of kids? Well, that's a kinder surprise. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. And only died twice. That sounds like a trend.
It is the same Little Guardsman who admitted Scary Tree Monster in our previous encounter. I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Cool, what's the meeting about?
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Caladar. You are now looking at me, Scary Tree Monster. I ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
Yeah, I don't think he lied.
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid. In my new capacity as an elected official, I have been in communication with Councilwoman Ash and Lieutenant Stryker. They each have plans to use my newfound political capital to achieve their goals. So many options for Mayor Scary Tree Monster.
Wow, you've been busy. Making connections and getting to know all the people? Sounds exciting.
Yes. It has been quite an adjustment for Scary Tree Monster, but I am doing my best. It is quite stressful, though.
Stressful.
Excellent. Mayor Scary Tree Monster will be an absolute asset in aiding our defenses at home. The mayor here should serve as an effective deterrent. His ability to both stomp and thwomp are the stuff of legend. Well done, Guardsman. Admit Mayor Scary Tree Monster without delay.
Okay. You're in, buddy.
Mayor Scary Tree Monster humbly accepts entry into the sprawl.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Lieutenant Stryker promised the opportunity to stomp and thwomp any enemy who may come near. Stomp and thwomp!
All right. That doesn't sound good. The rules for zombies: treat them like sheep and herd them around where you need them. They're relatively harmless. Maybe the whip?
They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
Correct decision.
Oh, hi. You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
Up and up and hush hush, eh? Well, that all sounds real legit to me. Probably shouldn't even ask any more questions. I should probably just let you right on in.
You're being sarcastic, right?
Duh.
I was told you were sarcastic. Good, I am in the right place.
Okay. Give you a little spritz.
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here to get the project started.
All right, yeah. No, you're in.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Heard the details of the tunnel plan finally coming to fruition. Remember, we told the one you told you about in level 8. Good for you.
Hello.
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
What?
No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
So, what's your name?
Greaves. First name, Stabitha.
Stabitha Greaves. Terrifying figure of utter horror. I do not have you on my list.
Oh, they don't know I'm coming.
And you said you had a job interview today in the sprawl?
Well, Not in the sprawl, but cutting through would save me some travel time. I'm headed to the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die. I'm applying to be a camp counselor. Well, reapplying.
Do you think you're, dressed appropriately to be a camp counselor?
It is the belt, isn't it?
It's not the belt.
Because I got it as a gift, and I'm only wearing it because I feel obligated.
Can we assume that anything I talk about in the future is 100% not belt related?
We can try.
Okay. You're getting a spritz.
That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now, I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
I feel like this is like go directly to jail.
Tabitha Greaves, you are hereby under arrest for the crime of wanting to kill a bunch of teenagers.
I don't want to kill them. It's just been my sole purpose, driven by demonic motivation since I was raised from the dead.
Save it for the courts. So long, Tabitha.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
That's very considerate of you, Tabitha. How did you escape the guards taking you to prison?
Oh, I killed them. Anyways, guess I'm taking a long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job, because I was running late, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh God, what have I done?
Was there a way to stop her once and for all? Yeah, we're rewinding that. Okay. Also, I think we got an ad break coming up, so while we rewind and try and not fail here, we're going to take that ad break. Be back in a few minutes, folks. Alright, everybody, we are back. Hopping back into it. Sorry, that was a slightly longer ad break than I intended. Alright, so we fucked up this level, and the crazy stabbing lady, yeah.
Holy hell!
Is it the bell?
What?
Is it the...
And the...
Are you...
Is... So...
Greaves. First name, Stabitha.
Stabitha Green.
Oh...
And you said you had...
Well, not in this...
Stabitha, that's a...
Don't say it 3 times into a mirror at night, though.
I'm gonna take your word on that. Maybe we should do a little pre-interview, you know, for practice.
Good idea.
So, Stabitha, why do you want to work at this horribly named camp?
Oh, I've been a camper at Lake Scream and Die for a while now. I met all my friends there, I died there. It's been a major part of my life.
Oh my, wow, okay. And what would you say is your biggest strength?
Punctuality.
Oh, I love her puns.
Your biggest weakness?
Probably wanting to kill all the other camp counselors in gruesome and horrific ways.
Savvy looks like the love child of Jason and Freddy Krueger. Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I say that would be a strong deterrent.
But please, you have to give me this job. I have so much vengeful spirit inside of me towards those camp counselors who lured me out into the woods that night and left me to die. Please, reconsider.
Calm down, Stabitha. I'm not the actual interviewer. But again, you know, if I was, everything you just said would not be helpful. Since you're here in front of me and not dead, I guess those camp counselors didn't kill you after all. So, there's no need for revenge, right?
That night I died in the woods. A demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now, I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
It'll be tough not to kill anyone in that 90-day probation period.
You're telling me, but I'll try to keep busy with arts and crafts.
Didn't have a way to... Alright, so if I try and... If I jail her, bad things happen. If I deny her, what happens then?
Now, Stabitha, promise you're not gonna murder me.
I can't promise that.
But I'm not gonna let you in.
I understand. You're just doing your job. I guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job because I was running...
Oh God. What?
Sorry, I forgot.
That's very...
Sure you don't want to change your...
No, I really don't think I should let you in.
Okay, I admire your conviction.
Okay, thank you, Stabitha.
Was there a way you could have saved them? Do I need to, like, x-ray her or something?
Hello.
Holy heck.
Is it the...
What?
Is it the...
And then...
Are you...
It's... So...
Green. Oh.
And you...
Well...
Outdoor wilderness. I didn't know there was a...
What do you think houseplants are?
Touché.
Alright. What does the x-ray do? What does the x-ray show me? Nothing useful. Oh, hey.
Yep, there's your problem right there. Looks like you got a demonic hex on your heart. Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Oh, I don't want it removed. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
Yeah, we're gonna break that. We're 150% gonna break that.
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little presumptuous.
I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
No, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed shall return to whence they...
Wait, on second thought, no!
Carol? Booby and Family's son.
Hey, I remember you. How have things been? Well, this has been one for the books.
The Exorcist, the demon inhabiting this undead serial killer. Bravo! It cost me 2 crystals.
We got
Hey,
a call.
Ghostbusters!
There may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
Who are you now?
Ghost Finders.
Ghost Finders?
So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
Uh-huh, ghost finders, eh? So what do you do when you find these ghosts?
Well, it's tough to say. Technically speaking, we haven't found one yet.
But we sure have come pretty darn close.
Come on, man, you're full of
Whoa, where did a nice kid like you hear language like that?
My dad. That's what he says about the Goblin Ball referees.
It's common knowledge that there's no such thing as ghosts, but people will pay a pretty penny to commune with their lost loved ones. If we provide a bit of comfort to people in need, what's the harm?
Especially if they've happened to prepare a little dinner as well, maybe some finger foods. Hard to get a proper home-cooked meal these days, and typically there's some food to go around after a death.
My guys.
All right, letting go of the fact that I'm almost positive that ghosts aren't real, how would you find them?
It takes an incredible amount of energy to find wraiths, specters, and other phantom apparitions, you know.
Energy? Like from power crystals?
Yep.
You expect me to believe that you can really find ghosts with power crystal?
Sure can. You just drop one in the valve of my trusty Ghostometer 3000 here, and then it whirls around in the proton part, then poof! Ghost found.
I have doubt.
We'll go with deny entry.
I guess we'll have to take our equipment elsewhere. And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good,
just go already.
Ghost finders.
Are you 100% sure ghosts don't exist? You know what? I'll replay that one again. Nah, I'm on a time schedule tonight. We'll live with that one.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up. Oh, well, that was easy.
$30 extra gold. Destiny Plan did the right thing. Did good there. They're harmless. Serial killer. And yeah. So I missed something here. God, it took half the stream just for the first night. Stabatha really threw me for a loop. And that first character that killed me twice over. Oh, she looks mad.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Chuck?
Hi, Lil. Sorry to bother you so late, but Desdemona has something to discuss with you.
What's the story with the new bling?
It was a gift from Tyronius on behalf of the Mages Guild to keep me safe.
Tyronius has been giving me big bad guy energy since level 1. I would ditch that amulet immediately.
That is for me to decide. Lil, I have something I need to tell you.
Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
But we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your fourth advisor?
Fourth, and perhaps only, if the other three remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, you know, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy... I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
This doesn't make any sense. I've worked my ass off for you and the Bloody Sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
We foiled the witch's questionable plan to fatten children with candy and bake them into pies. The witch left in a huff. Took a hard look at her scheme, really thought about why people were often disgusted with the idea of eating children pies. She pivoted, created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. Made the cover of the Sprawl Tattler newsletter and was declared best new restaurant. There was much rejoicing. Nice. Enlisted by Stryker, Major Scary Tree Monster was assigned wall guard duty, where he was free to stomp and thwomp to his moss-covered heart's content. He enjoyed himself immensely at first. He had a nagging feeling he was supposed to be somewhere else he was supposed to be. His big meeting, he forgot. Stryker had tricked him long enough to miss a controversial new bill, including among other things plans to cut down his darkwood forest at the outskirts of Kaladar. He arrived too late to stop the bill. This is the lowest point in his political career. As the horde meandered away from the sprawl, one of the undead, strayed from the pack, found himself wandering into a party at a beach house on the shores of Lake Inez. Amazingly, he was a former owner of the house, was quickly recognized by two of his former Wicked at Bernie's. They knew this guest would be alarmed by seeing their former friend in current zombified form, so they came up with a harebrained scheme to pretend he wasn't a zombie, began to move him from room to room, waving and nodding him at all the unsuspecting people. Yeah, Wicked at Bernie's. Unfortunately, he was a zombie, not just a corpse. This whimsical reenactment of Wicked at Bernie's took a dark turn and immediately bit his two former employees, turning them into brain-hungry zombies. The three spent the remainder of the party biting and turning other guests. That zombie would have been a perfect host, except for one small thing: he was undead. Alright. Tunnel project was completed in record time. First time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the sprawl. Decoding the hex on the stab of the heart exorcised the demon and freed her soul. In death, she was finally at peace. Her former friends, counselors of the camp, ended their summer contracts and went home. They were plagued by the guilt they felt for their part in her death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back there. They all started to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, assistant head counselor Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. They needed to tell the authorities what they had done last summer. Yeah. Oh, good. There's another demon. Denied entry to the sprawl and missing that appointment with the Queen. Ghost finders continue to scam the feeble mind, especially being able to claim Queen Desdemona as a client. They gave their business a big boost. They've been in high demand ever since. To this day, they've not seen a single ghost, but their merchandise is top-notch, as is their catchy theme song. His wedding started beautifully until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire before sunrise. Would have been the most romantic part of the ceremony. On the plus side, Mara Hercule was freed from the Count's control and rekindled a romance with her old fling Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. Congrats on the Pokemon, Pickles and J-Log.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day.
Oh, God.
And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfed. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Jeez, man. That's dark. Did I get a letter? Or?
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Nice.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the admirals say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right? I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
It sure is. I may not always get 4 stars, but I think I've been pulling my weight around here. Seems pretty weird to pull me off duty, just as everything seems to be at an all-time level of terrible.
Speaking of things being terrible, let's make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Okay. I kind of overused the truth spray, but I don't have enough crystals that I want to do that. So this is 6, 9, 11, 13. So I will have enough crystals to get through the shift. If I had to use them all.
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Yeah, I think I'm good, buddy.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Guardsman Lil, hey. They're letting me add something they read. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to know the Cyclops was the mole. GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incidents. Thanks for your help. Have a great last day. Sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food. Please be on the lookout for that. Middle manager Mike Melroy. Mike Melroy. Was he the guy that turned into a demon, or was that a different person? That was a Mitch. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He's officially exiled from the Sprawl. Jeez. Oh, middle manager Mike Melroy. Okay. We confirmed once again the previous battle was lost in parts due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It's your job to turn coal into diamonds. Is there any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up? Put out a call for mercenaries. Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Don't overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for a buck, it'll be reflected in your star rating. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Okay.
It's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You didn't want Monty's soup. Can't blame you. If I didn't work there, I wouldn't want it either. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Well, I got a food, you say?
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
That's really not great. I didn't know Monty's was part of the war.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Wow, that's a long walk.
You're telling me? The whole journey took me almost 2 weeks. Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
What kind of food did you...
I don't know. Stuff for soup? I didn't ask too many questions.
Those them are March perishable.
Stuff for soup? Isn't it?
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not letting you take that into the city.
Hey, kid. I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Brawl is desperate for food, but not that desperate for dysentery. Good catch.
Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. If it isn't the plucky little guardsman who set me up with her pal the princess, only to pull the wool over my eyes and ruin my wedding day. Yes, I remember you. Well.
Well, hmm? What do you want?
Personal feelings aside, I was sorry to hear that this dreadful war has all but ruined your precious kingdom. Much in the same way that you ruined my precious wedding day.
I didn't ruin your wedding day. You ruined your wedding day by being a jerk face.
My face may be many things, but a jerk is not one of them. I was going to offer assistance, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, this war has not left Petrard untouched. Have you ever heard of supply chains? Well, let me tell you, those things are touchy. Turns out that battles happening near our borders have ruined supply chains of food heading to Petrard. Much in the same way that you ruined my wedding day.
So it's in your best interest to stop the war.
Oh, absolutely. This war isn't helping anyone. But if I know anything about the art of profiteering, it's hurting you more than us. And I bet I can turn this into a win for Petrard. I've been standing outside these gates for ages now, trying to work up the courage. For months now, people keep coming up to me and saying things like, "Keep your chin up, little buddy, and if you want to cry, you just go ahead." It's so embarrassing.
You're right. This is so embarrassing for you. I doubt you could even help us if you wanted to.
Reverse psychology.
That's what Praetor Kargan said too. She figured you'd be too dumb to understand what it was.
She said that. Too dumb, eh? I will destroy the Marvarg Empire myself.
Okay, that actually worked. Just talk to enough. Oh, hey.
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On...
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the sprawl. That's the end.
That's wonderful news! A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Give her a little spritz. Little sprizzazz. God, there's 8 people today?
As powerful as my people are with their nets and tridents, I think our most powerful weapon was our song. It could move the ocean itself, but we have lost it. Legend has it that our song has been sealed away somewhere secure, and one day it will be recovered. But where or when that is remains a mystery to me.
Aww. Well, we're gonna redo the day anyways, so let's give her a little scanneroo. The conch?
This old shell holds the message I have been sent to deliver to you. This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
Okay.
All right, Marabella, strap on your boots. Boot. Fishtail covering. You're drafted.
The mer people of Bubbletown would be honored to help the Sprawl in their fight. We will strike at the enemy with everything we've got. And we strap on war fins for future reference.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the Sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right, 1,000 gold. Bangdalorians have developed complete immunity to any sort of truth spray through our training from birth.
Damn it.
This proves vital to our work as intergalactic bounty hunters.
Damn it.
Aw, nerds.
Want to play hardball, do you?
How about 250?
Never mind. Full price, 1,000 gold.
Ah, dang it.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 1,000 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Yeah, let's go back and touch up this draft.
Hail, Groundwalker.
Hi.
I don't... This old shell holds the message I've been sent. This shell retains... I've always wanted...
Old shell music. Is it a decoder ring thing?
Let me see that shell.
Delicate runes carved in the shell suggest breaking is the only way to unlock its archived contents if you've forgotten your password.
Hope this works. Yeah!
my shell! That music! It is the song of my people! The lost song was trapped inside this shell all along! Thank you so much! The mer people of Bubbletown will sing their devastating war song once again.
Nice.
All right, Marabella, get in there and sing your heart out. You're officially drafted.
Thank you, Lil, and thank you for helping me find my song. And with that song in my heart, I will rip out the enemy's heart and feel their warm blood fall upon my scaled body.
You do you, Marabella.
This is the place. I got your move.
Okay, what?
The deal.
Oh,
Not so.
okay.
Not so. Well, that.
You tell me how much it...
All right.
Let's wildcard this with Malcolm.
Ah, jeez. I thought I'd seen the last of your sorry hide, Mal.
Always a joker. Have this bum escorted to my office.
Your office in jail? You mean you want me to arrest him? Hello? Hello? He hung up.
Want to play hardball?
I don't want to play hardball.
Never mind.
Actually, I want...
Look, I told you 500 gold.
All right, Malcolm said send him to him, so.
All right, I'll pause my negotiation until after I've talked with Mal. Malcolm, that son of a...
Oh my.
So long, kid.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Gary Dolt, son of Bee and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
Aw. Spritz.
I've been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again.
My guy.
I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming... Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh.
I heard that you were following your dream to become...
Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice. My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins. My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you! The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us! Our power! our present.
You seem really precious about it.
Took away this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He's probably getting too precious about it anyways. Yeah, no, that's correct. Oh, heyo.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawls.
So you're saying you'd like to...
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it, yar.
Okay. I love all the bird shit on her hat. That gives it a nice touch. Okay. What you got in the cart? Oh, I'm out of x-rays. Why do you have a bomb? Oh, it's not a keg.
I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it for my dad when he gets home. Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
Big juicy IPA,
Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar har har.
Old sea dog,
Wow, a real-life pirate! You want to defend the sprawl from incoming attackers?
Aye, I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all of that, but still, wow!
I be captain of the good ship Fermenter, the scourge of the seas. She's plenty yar and holds a crew of the scurviest scallywags to ever set sail. We also make the finest grog known to man. One taste and you'll be carousing shanties until you're 3 sheets to the wind.
Carousing shanties,
Scurviest scallywags, eh? Sounds perfect to defend the waterways of the sprawl from enemy invaders.
Aye, we be that.
That we be,
Set us at 'em and we'll blow the bastards back from whence they came. Yar.
I am out of x-ray scans.
Hardy har! Ye won't be regretting this tour.
Won't regret it,
Let's go show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermenter.
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww.
What's your name, kiddo?
What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
I know your dad. He's Seamus McGoblin, right? The artist.
Him an artist? No, Mum. He has a real job. He's a painter. He paints things.
I'll say yes. I knew to expect him, so...
All right, you little cutie pie. You're free to go in.
Thank you kindly, Mum, and God bless you.
Tell your dad I say hello.
I will, Mum. Oh, I'm so excited to see him, and me mum, and even me sisters. I'm gonna head straight there. I won't even stop to rob any elderly people at knife point.
Uh-oh.
Aw, that's so... Wait.
Well, maybe I'll nick just one geezer, you know, for sport.
Oh my god. What a...
That was not a good choice, was it? Well, it's a 3.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
I'm not sure that I can draft a pet fish. Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, all right. And he is very good at it, I promise you. He really is quite a violent fish.
Yeah, but come on, he's a pet fish.
He'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path. Dennis here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that happen down at the docks. Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down.
Fish fights? People bring their pet fish to the docks, put them in an aquarium, and watch them battle to the death?
You've pretty much got it.
What a horrible world this is.
I'm gonna deny. I don't want your pet murder fish. Also, the mermaid's on our side. He might eat them.
I'm sorry. I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
I'm sorry. I can't draft him either.
That's good for that, but I probably could have found out just by talking to her. Talk to him a whole bunch. Fix Gary. I saved Gary. I prevented him from turning to the dark side. Unfortunately, we have an ad break coming up, so we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. All right, everybody, we are back. Let's hop back into it. All right. So that was my last shift. So what is day 12 going to? It's like a birthday party?
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Nuh-uh.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Yeah.
Well, the surprise isn't even...
Shh, don't...
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later? No.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like on the house to celebrate everything. Coming right up.
Or milk.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse, from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations! What a party! Are you having a good time?
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
I'll be sure to tell your tale in my travels, if we survive.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
You bought me a wizard as a gift.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl? I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil, I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare?
You're a squirrel?
That's right! A sparrow! Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another? Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame. That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
Dad's home!
There she is, my little guardsman.
Holy shit, his hat's amazing.
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
He's not wrong.
They let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer.
Oh, you deserted.
I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Sure, but I gotta go talk to my friend about his amazing fucking hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
What do you mean this isn't as fantastic? My god, man, look at that hat.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon.
I do hope you'll tell your father how...
Sounds good, Mrs. Abernathy.
Bedtime. So what happened with the war? Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's home of the soup was a real predicament. Looks like he did in the great bowl shortage of O2. Monty was going to have to improvise. Eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else remotely edible in the pot created a new signature menu item, the Slim Pick'n' Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Phineas was insulted here. Praetor Cargan thought he was too dumb to know what reverse psychology was. How dare she think something like that, he thought. He's going to have to make a way... Think of a way to make good on his vow to defeat Marvog once and for all. How's he going to destroy the entire Marvog Empire? He started to think this is going to be tough. Maybe too tough. He probably shouldn't even try to do it. Maybe that's why he should do it, to prove he could do it. He's just the man for the job. But if he could do it, anyone could. Maybe. Months of talking himself into and out of doing battle eventually drove him mad. The people of Petrard staged a coup and demanded he step down as leader. Maybe he should do the exact opposite of what they wanted, he thought. Maybe. Here's with his former friend Malcolm. An elaborate trap saw the Bangladorian dipped into a vat of liquid carbonite. Malcolm carted the frozen bounty hunter out of the city and delivered him into the hands of Jammy the Putz, the massive overweight mob boss operating out of the neighboring desert region. The guy trapped in carbonite currently hangs out on a gallery wall in Jammy's lair. Art critic Gil Meisterhammer commented, "The realism of this piece is uncanny. It's almost as if an actual person's in there." Little did he know how right he was. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal, Julian increases magic might. It didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just not the Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carrie the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when light hits a power crystal. Just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. On his way to the docks to meet his family, Teeny Tom happened to an old lady across a busy street. What a perfect opportunity to rob her at knife point, he thought. He did just that. Later, he reunited with his family. Tom told them about all the geezer and showed them the purse he nicked from her. While they were mortified at Tom's actions, they couldn't deny that the sweet bun they found in the pilfered handbag was a welcome treat. Across town, the old lady was rushed to the hospital with knife wounds. While the doctor was distracted, the old lady shapeshifted and took the form of a... A trail of mysterious orange juice was seen leading... Oh god, it's the doppelganger. It's still out there. Yeah! I think I'm gonna win this one. Hopefully. Oh, that's not good. I won one! I won the naval battle. Mirabella returned home to Bubble Town with a message. We swim to battle. With their rediscovered battle song on their lips and in their hearts, Mirabella and her tribe swam forth and fought valiantly alongside the Sprawls Armada. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates, Reed Costume Brewery employees, sailed the seas of good ship Fermenter and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had good fortune of removing their signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which led to the pirates to soberly take down more than a few enemy vessels than they would have been if they were sauced. Dennis ended his fish fighting career with an absolutely ridiculous record of 170-0 with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Illegal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Morning came and the waters of the Sprawls Harbor finally calmed. The enemy had been repelled, with minimal damage done to the docks and sea. Seagulls and other disgusting water birds gathered to feast on the enemies floating face down, washed up on the shore. But other than that, you'd hardly know there was a battle at all. Yay, I won one! Level 12.
We have just received word that the enemy has overtaken the Sprawls' military forces. While the city's walls continue to hold, the remainder of the Marvogian forces are expected to join the siege in the coming days. This is a dark day for the Sprawl. As you can tell by my voice, this is a very serious thing I'm saying. We will be keeping this channel clear for instructions from the palace and other emergency updates.
Let me go to the palace and save Desdemona.
Oh god, it's all over. I should find Dad. We need to get somewhere safe.
Oh, just immediately.
Dad, I just heard the news. Oh, hello, Cecil. Welcome to my bedroom. Have you come to join us in being slaughtered by an invading army?
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that one time?
Oh, right, that. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just gonna give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me, and it's my job to protect it.
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Oh, she looks super brainwashed.
Majesty, Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Yes,
Lilith, I see you chose not to simply hand over the chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against Her Majesty.
That's crazy.
That's enough. Lilith, the chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman!
That's my dad!
Hey, now! So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the chronometer 3000.
Nobody's doing anything with a chronometer until I hear from Dr. B.
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken. Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
Thanks for telling me, buddy.
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay. New plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? I know things with the war turned out pretty horribly. Just let me figure out how I can use it to make things better.
Are you mad? It's your poor decision-making that got us into this war in the first place.
That's not true.
Oh, no? Who was it that swayed the mind of the princess to choose the prince over the praetor? Who drafted soldiers onto the front lines? If we had gone to war with Bertrand, we might have stood a chance, but we never had any hope against the might of the Marvog Empire. Every drop of blood shed in this war is on your hands, Lilith.
Holy cow, maybe he's right.
Don't listen to him, sweetie. It wasn't your fault. 1, you're 12, and 2, the princess chose Chuck as her partner, remember?
That's right. She was never gonna marry either of those clowns. Love would have won out every time.
Yes, love. That. Then I'll go back in time and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony. Then it's a simple matter of making the Queen marry the Praetor. Then, with our combined forces, we will destroy Petrard and then take control of their energy production. Finally, I will kill Desdemona, like I did her father, and take my rightful place as King Tyronius the First.
Okay, wait, you killed her dad too? Wow, you are deep into the sauce if you're bragging about that.
I can't let you do this. Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the chronometer 3000. Give it to me!
Villain's speech, blood in your hands. Your choices led to hearing his speech blaming you and... Do I cycle back through the beginning of the game?
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan? And there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding.
Dad? Don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
Drat. Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
Wait, is he wearing the amulet of total whatever the hell?
Oh god, what? Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time for another tutorial.
Go to Tyronius, go to the musician, go to the food table.
Okay, try not to get his attention.
Ooh, spooky.
Select Edward if you need to go to another timeline.
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do.
Articulus, I need your help.
I didn't until you pointed him out.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
I'll see what I can do. Excuse me, but do you take requests? Would you be able to sing Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No problem.
Do you hear that?
Ah, I can feel the prohibitive and arbitrary restrictions placed on my spellcasting fading away. Behold.
Sweet.
Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bar.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
I guess Dad can't take him down unarmed.
Retry.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk.
See that necromancer look?
Oh, that might be tough. He looks spry. I can try my best, but I'd feel better if I had...
I'm on it.
Hey, buddy, you got a weapon?
Hey, bounty hunt.
Yes?
Give me that blaster. I know you got.
Why should I?
I'll pay you a lot of gold. Later.
Sounds good.
This hat.
So that's not there.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Oh, I need the mage to be here to break the...
I now pronounce.
This won't do. The
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to explain.
No problem.
See that necro?
Oh, that might be.
I'm on it.
I don't have the blaster. But you? Can you give me a thing?
I don't have time to explain.
Not gonna happen.
It's really important.
Why? Not gonna happen.
But I really need a.
Why? Not gonna happen.
Okay.
But I really need.
Why?
I want.
Well, in that case.
Double swords.
Echo!
I didn't until you.
Well, he's protected by a force.
I'm an old wizard, Lil.
This is a matter of life and.
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure.
You're drinking what looks like a.
That's right. My
Ice for your drink, and then you'll.
Absolute.
Okay.
I got it!
Cheers, Lil. Now for the spell.
Alright, so we got weapons for Dad and the spell.
Dad, now!
How's this for.
You continue to.
Don't even think about it.
Why, you.
Now, Lil, get the.
Not before I go back.
No!
Lil. Lil!
What, Dad? I just had the strangest. Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him, and I grabbed for it, and.
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Probably Dr. B?
Hello, Hello, Lil.
Hey, Desdemona.
Desdemona? You're being mind controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
Yay.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we like besties now?
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course.
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war, has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you. And we still lost the war. But with Tyronius missing, things seem to have taken a turn for the better. We are still not out of the woods, but the worst is behind us. The
That's
Mages
good.
Guild has scattered. We discovered that some of the more loyal mages to Tyronius were supporting the enemy army with magic. But without this advantage, they were incapable of delivering a fatal blow to our fair city. The enemy is still there, just outside the walls, and months of negotiations are ahead, but hopefully I can avoid any further bloodshed.
Well, that's good news at least. So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Tacos!
Finally!
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
Why the suddenly serious music? Okay, that was cute. Got the second best ending. Nice.
Without the burden of Tyronius's amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became the strong ruler the Sprawl needed to negotiate its surrender and lead the subsequent peace talks.
Okay.
She was able to win a number of concessions from the enemy that allowed the Sprawl to retain some of its freedom under occupation. As it happens, in secret, a certain hooded figure leads a growing resistance that will one day overthrow the occupiers. Desdemona and Chuck's marriage was, unfortunately, no match for the pressures put on them by the Sprawl's defeat. The divorce was as amicable as any royal divorce could be. A source in the palace shared that the two remain friends.
Aww.
When the sprawl fell to the enemy forces, the occupiers' hatred and intolerance towards non-human races took greater root in the city.
Ah, crap.
This forced many underground, which, if you were a mole person, is no big deal. Not great for the others, though. The Goblin Liberation Army continued meeting in secret and has become an instrumental part of the insurgency movement against the Sprawl's occupying forces.
I wonder what the best ending is.
On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. After the fall of the sprawl, Councilwoman Ash was enlisted by the enemy to be their intermediary to the Queen. The occupiers saw her as an effective and ruthless new hire, but they greatly underestimated her spycraft.
Ooh.
This Employee of the Month secretly fed intel to the Resistance, which monumentally weakened the enemy's hold on the sprawl. Lieutenant Stryker's execution was immediately scheduled by the enemy. However, before she could be hanged, she disappeared from prison. Cries of "Viva la Goblution" were heard in the vicinity of the dungeon, and although she hasn't been seen, it is believed that she is in hiding, assisting the insurgency.
Viva la Goblution! What in God's name is Malcolm doing?
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking.
Okay.
Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
I feel like I was pretty great at the job.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there.
Never change, Echo.
And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
Thank you, Echo. This game is so dumb, but I've got the biggest grin on my face right now. So, cute little game. I like it. I am curious what the other endings are, because we definitely... There's some interpretation of what I got from this ending Like there might have been like some fork even for this pathway. Definitely, Tyrone's just saying we should have married Marvog and pissed off Patron. Or no, should have pissed off the gun people, but no. In his defense, I did ruin the Shu war efforts. But yeah, I wonder what the good endings are. Skip. All right, let's see if I can scum up a little bit of info in the Steam achievements. What else is in this game? What we got? Well, there are 48 achievements. I missed Alliance Chosen Marvog. So that's just who she marries. Draft choices lead to victory in the land battle, which I didn't do. You're visited by the ghost of King Oswin and heard some Shakespeare, probably with the Ghostbusters. Battle won by air, messed that one up. Perfect 4-star average on a couple of levels. Dream Marvog wedding. Oh, the best. I got a different dream wedding. I got the best ending. Choices led to the best ending with the Sprawl repelling the invading army. Villain speech. Smaggle slaves. Your choices led to hearing Tyrone's speech involving Smaggle slaves. 4 stars on a bunch of levels. Bad guy Gary. Your actions led to Gary turning to the dark side. Warrior champion. Choose Ned. Warrior Ned Warkiller to rescue the princess. Choose the thief Perry Shoutson to rescue the princess. Witness the entire wedding ceremony without objecting. Oh, I can just choose not to say something. Second best ending is rarer. Apparently the best ending is more common. Villain speech. Petrardians, Purloin, Power Crystals. Choices led to hearing Tyrone's speech involving Petrardian forces taking the dig site. Triple barf. You heard Lil say triple barf to a visiting head of state. Sprawl undefeated. Your draft choices led to victory in every battle. Master time travel. You defeated Tyrone's before he could use the chronometer once. Is this your second playthrough? Which I messed up. Alliance chosen Petrard. You vaporized Goblin Ball legend Sarna Goodfoot. I didn't do that. Jesus. Your assistant calls to Malcolm led to a terrible curse taking hold. Quack. Okay, I'm glad I didn't push my luck there. You found the birthday girl and gave her a present. I certainly didn't. Villain speech. Your choices led to Tyrone's speech about economics. What? Huh. Villain speech, blood on your hands, is the rarest achievement for Steam, with only 2.1% of people getting it. Your choices led to hearing Tyrone's speech blaming you for all the terrible things that happened. Interesting. But yeah, a single playthrough got me slightly less than half the achievements. And it's not possible to get them all in the same run because there's like 3 different endings plus ones for different characters. Yeah, I agree, Pickles. It was a pretty good game. It's good fun. Glad I played it. And I'm glad I shared it with everybody. So, don't know what we're going to be replacing this with, because we basically got like 2 streams next week. We got the Monday stream. I think I'm probably going to be skipping the Wednesday stream because it is Christmas Eve. And then we do have a Christmas Day stream because that is tradition around here. Because I create a place for people to hang out on Christmas because not everybody got a place to go or something to do. So. But I don't know what I'm going to be doing for that. I have to think about it a little bit. What we got here? Merry almost Christmas. Thank you, Pickles. You know, here's somebody I haven't raided in a while. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me both tonight and on this journey through Lil Guardsman. Reminder, if you like what you see here, you can catch more of my content over on the YouTubes. Also, we got a Discord server. Spell it right. They get to see some stuff before anybody else does. So, it's a good time. If neither of those are your cup of tea, you can always join me on my other socials over here. And let's get a raid message up. I do this too. All right, everybody. Take care, and I will see you Friday night for probably the finale of It Takes Two with Vexing Cat. We're going to jump over to that then. But anyway, take care and have a good rest of your time planning for the holidays, everybody. See you later.